would like to tell you that if you're watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this solely to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular in working more hard for you. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of natural gas futures in a 15-minute time frame here. So here, first of all, I would like to tell you that this is a live chart of natural gas futures. So here you can see that how we are going to start the first trading session of this week, where the natural gas futures have started the day at the lowest of 7.845 and tested a high at the same level and currently trading well at the levels of $7.846. So friends, here you can see that we have started the day with a gap up opening on the first trading session. So here you can see that how the natural gas futures are still maintaining well above the upper end of Ichimoku cloud, which looks evident enough for a breakout move very shortly, because here I find that it still move well above the Ichimoku cloud will result in a sharp upward move, because here I find that the sharp covering rally could start well above the levels of $8.3, and on the low side I find that the natural gas futures could take a system move well above the level of $7.743, because here I find that the 200 days moving average will provide strong support to natural gas futures. So here I would like to show you that how we are going to see a move on the first trading session of this week, because here we have already created a gap. So friends, now let's check this move in a daily time frame. So friends, here in the daily time frame, you can see that how the natural gas futures have been still maintaining a gap of approx 3% in today's move. And here I find that if the natural gas futures find a breakout well above the immediate resistance at the lowest of $8.063, we'll see this uptrend to continue up to the lowest of $8.837 in today's trading session, from where we could find some resistance above this level. So friends, here I find that the final target for the bulls could be the level of the 9.352, from where a sharp sell-off can be seen in today's trading session. So friends, here you can see that how after 20 minutes the natural gas futures have been still maintaining this opening gap. So friends, here you can see that how the natural gas futures have been sustaining well above an important level at the levels of 7.743, which seems to be a launching pad for the natural gas futures, because this level provide a system move to natural gas futures well above the 9 days moving average in a daily time frame. And here you can see that how the natural gas futures have been still maintaining an uptrend since March 2022 from the levels of 4.475, and from here the natural gas futures witnessed a sharp upward move up to the levels of 8.063 tested on April 18, but from here some selling was seen in natural gas futures, and the natural gas futures started downward and tested the lower end of this uptrend channel. And here you can see that how the natural gas futures found strong support at the 26 days moving average in a daily time frame, and from here the natural gas futures once again started an uptrend up to the lowest of 7.510. So friends, here I find that the level of the 7.510 seems to be a strong support for the natural gas futures, because this level is an important level which provided a strong support to natural gas futures before the advent of a peak during the year 2008. So friends, here I find that once again the natural gas futures could find an advent of another peak during the year 2022 if the natural gas futures find a system move well above the levels of 2009, which is a psychological resistance for the moment, and here a breakout well above the levels of 9.352 will keep this uptrend intact. So friends, here I would like to show you that currently the natural gas futures have been sustaining well above the 9 days moving average, and the 9 days moving average is well above the 26 days moving average. This shows the continuity of bullish sentiments. So friends, now let's have a look at the current position of natural gas in an hour time frame. So here in an hour time frame here you can see that currently the natural gas futures have been facing some resistance at the 200 days moving average. So friends, here I find that the 200 days moving average could provide some resistance here in an hour time frame, but a breakout well above this immediate resistance could continue this uptrend where the next resistance will be at the lows of the 8.063. But here I find that if the natural gas futures find a system move well above the lows of the 8.063 in today's trading session, we will see this uptrend to continue up to the lows of the 8.825 where the next resistance can be seen. So friends, here you can see that how the natural gas futures are trying to breach this immediate resistance in an hour time frame. But on the lower side, I find that if the natural gas futures are not able to defend immediate support at the 26 days moving average in the hour time frame, which is currently at the 7.716, we'll see some more downward move back up to the 7.522, where once again the natural gas futures could find strong buying support for where we could see a sharp reversal once again in case of a downward move. So friends, here I find that any downward move to the 7.202 will provide a good opportunity to go long once again, because natural gas futures could continue to remain in a trend bound range in the mid of this uptrend. So friends, here I find that in short term the natural gas futures could maintain a range bound trading between the mid of this uptrend channel from the lows of the 7.215 on the low side, and on the upper side this comes to $8.799. So friends, here I find that the natural gas futures could remain extremely volatile during this week, and here a breakout well above the lows of the 9.2 will be very decisive on the upper side. And on the lower side I find that if the natural futures are not able to defend the major support at the lows of the 6.939, we'll see some sell-off to continue where the next support can be seen at the lows of the 6.481, from where once again we could find a sharp reversal. So friends, here you can see that how the natural futures have formed an exhaustive candle after facing some resistance here in an hour time frame. So friends, now let's once again check this move in a 15-minute time frame here. So here in the 15-minute time frame here you can see that how the natural futures have been maintaining a gap here what we have seen on the first trading session of this week. So friends, here I find that if the natural futures maintain this gap for next 2 hours, we'll see a breakout move well above the immediate resistance at the lows of 7.916, and here a sustained move well above this level could keep this uptrend intact up to the lows of the 9. But here if the natural futures are not able to defend immediate support at the lows of the 7.748, where the 9 days moving average could provide some support here, and the second support will be at the 200 days moving average in the 15-minute time frame, which is currently at the lows of the 7.634, for where we could find an immediate support for the natural futures, and the major support will be at the lows of the 7.510, because here I find that this level seems to be a strong support for the natural gas futures. So friends, here I would prefer to go long only above the lows of the 7.261. So need of the hours to keep a visible eye over the geopolitical moves, because here I find that the upcoming diplomatic moves will definitely impact the movements of natural gas futures during this week. So friends, volatility could be on the higher side. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.